slowly you're going to make your way back up to standing Tadasana, which is your mountain pose. And for those that are new, this is mountain pose, it's your rock, and now we're just going to go through the second set of stretches starting with the twists, and we'll go a little bit more because the body's a little bit more warm than before. So I've been doing yoga on and off for 8 years. And then I got my certification about 2 years ago with Yoga Alliance, Yoga and Shamanism, and I've been teaching. And then also when you do these twists, you can now build to it and give yourself a little tap on the kidney right there and there. That helps with the elimination from the body. Drain, do that, go all the way to the left. I always like to mention the whole thing with the eyes. It's like, yes, you can stretch your eyes with yoga and that because you turn them all the way to the left and to the right. Okay, so then when you're finished with that, let's go a little bit deeper into 3 and 4s. But whatever pace works for you. If you want to stay in a spot, which is nice, feels good. So we're going to go back down to the mat and the table. We're going to do our final set of cat-cow. We can stretch a little bit more in these postures. Okay, and then you're now going to go, you want to take a seat at the back of your mat, so you're going to have a sitting meditation. You know, when I was in, so here, so you want to make sure that your tailbone is to the ground, your spine is straight, your neck is straight, top of your head straight up, the universe, and that's where you want to sit, and that's your connection. And in this, you want to just focus on something very basic, very simple. Let's take a break from life for a while. So focus on, it could be something very as basic as you're getting on your trip to get a cup of coffee. Whatever it is, just visualize it so that you're not thinking about what you have to do later, what you have to do tomorrow. You're not trying to change the world with this. And then we're going to breathe into it. So just set. And you envision what that task that you're going to do is what that's going to be. Whether it's going down the street to get yourself a cup of coffee at Lackawanna, and you see a whole 5 people that are about to walk in, you know, keep your composure, don't get triggered. If it's to drive to work and you're not getting triggered by road rage, whatever it is, just breathe into it. And focus on what's important for you, not trying to change the world. Proper alignment is going to keep your structure back the way that it should be as well. And you're going to remember this, whether this can be considered your intention, because we're going to use that in a little bit going forward. So that's going to be a practical aspect of yoga that we're going to try and incorporate. Ultimately, with the breathing, it should sound like an ocean. With the whole class doing it, the acoustics are good. This is your break from the outside world. Take the time to get yourself centered and focused, and that's the whole point of it. And the stretches and the postures that we're going to do going forward, it's not going to be, it's an easy flow vinyasa, because I don't want anyone to be thinking about, am I doing it right, am I doing it wrong, am my hamstrings too tight, what's this one doing to my left? It should be an easy flow where you're able to keep your mind clear on your intention while you're breathing. So in a lot of the postures and the warrior poses that we're going to do, it's 70%, it's whatever you feel comfortable in, and then 70% of that. Easy flow. Okay, slowly we're going to bring our attention back to this room. We're going to put ourselves back into table. Couple quick cat-cows, and we're going to do some downward dog, and then we're going to move off to some warrior poses. So I like to make sure everyone knows what we're doing, so you're not thinking about it, because you should be thinking about your intention and your breath. So when you can, get back up in here. All right. So on your next inhale in, you're going to push through your feet into your first downward dog. That's right. You should feel this in your hamstrings and try and keep your back straight. But this is your first one, so you can pedal out your feet. Stretch out that way. Making sure that your back is straight and your head is down. It could be hanging nice and loose. Next, inhale in. Go right back down to table. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. On your next inhale in. And now on the exhale, we're going to slide our hands forward to child's pose. Getting a little bit more stretch in the back. We're going to stay here for about a count of 5, breathing in and out. Next, exhale in, out. You're going to slowly walk your hands back up to table. And you're going to push back into your heels, into your second downward dog. want to build on everything. So stretch out, pedal out. Okay. Breathing in, and on your breathing out, lift your right leg to three-legged downward dog. Right leg goes down, left leg replaces it, three-legged downward dog. Inhale in, exhale, left foot back down. Inhale in, back down to table. A couple cows. Inhale on cat. Exhale on cow. Inhale on cat. Exhale on cow. Next, inhale in, take a deep breath. Then we're going to push back into downward dog. Deep inhale in. Right foot to the sky. This time we're just going to bend we're going to bend and flex with the hamstring there. For three-legged downward dog with that hamstring stretch. Inhale in, right foot down to the ground. Left leg replaces it, up in the air. Next, inhale in, make your way, pedal your hands up, get yourself into standing Tadasana at the back of your mat. Okay. We're now going to do some warrior poses. So with this, being that it's a beginner's class, you're going to take a step forward with your right leg, something comfortable, but then you're going to pull it back 70% of your comfort zone. So if this is comfortable for you, take it back to this. The point is that the knee needs to be over the ankle. It needs to be straight, hands at your hips. Yeah. Both of your feet should be parallel. Yeah. You're going to put your hands on your hips. Take a deep breath in. Hands above your head. Bring your hands down to your sides with your palms going forward. Bring them back for open-hearted warrior and breathe deeply into it. This is opening your heart. This is opening your chest. This is you being open to the challenges of your day. Again, walking into that coffee shop. Is there a delay with the cappuccino machine or whatever it is? But just be open and relaxed. Deep inhale in, hands to the top, up top. Exhale, hands to the sides. Take a step back in standing Tadasana. Hands go up. Hands go down. Now do the same step with your left. 70% of your comfort zone. Hands at your hips. Deep inhale in. Over to the top. Exhale as your hands go down, palms forward, arms go back, head goes back, open hearted warrior. Feel the stretch in the chest. We're in a society that's always hunching forward, so what we need to do is we need to strengthen our back and stretch our chest. That's why we're doing this here. On your next inhale in, take a step back. Hands up. Next inhale in, hands up above your head. Breathe out, hands to your hips. Take a step back and stand Tadasana. Okay. That's the first warrior pose. The second one we're going to do is going to be warrior two. So, same thing with your right foot. Take a step forward, 70% of your comfort zone. Hands at your hips. This one, you're going to drop your ankle, twist it so that it's perpendicular. Again, the key is you're going to have your knee over your ankle. And this is where you're going to be. Okay. So, have your hands go overhead. And you're going to twist going forward for your warrior two. Here, you're going to want to gaze over your middle finger. And this is where your focus of your intention of what we were just talking about before. Put a razor sharp focus over the fingernail of your middle finger and breathe into it. This is where you're going to get your razor sharp focus to draw your strength from in the day when you're coming across these types of encounters that are triggering you. So you keep that in front. On your next inhale in, you're going to turn your back foot forward so they're parallel. Put your hands at your hips. Step back in standing Tadasana. Now we're going to repeat with your left foot. Taking that step forward. 70% of your comfort zone. Drop your right ankle this time. And then you're going to put your hands in, that's your left foot. Remember, your knee should be over your ankle. Breathe and focusing in on the middle, on the nail of the middle finger. Call a warrior. Could be a bow and arrow, who knows what it is. But this is your warrior. Focusing on that intention. Next inhale, foot goes forward, aligned, parallel, hands at your side, step back and stand Tadasana. Now we're going to go to second round as we're continuing to build. So, right foot goes forward, feet remain parallel. Hands that were at your sides are now going to go up above your head as we breathe in deep. As we exhale, hands go down, palms go forward, mouth goes back, stretch your chest, head goes back. You can close your eyes if you want, but don't get dizzy and fall. And just breathe. Again, this is symbolizing being open to work, to your friends, to the bus, the train ride, whatever it may be. Open heart. Next inhale in, put your hands at your sides. Take a step back. Okay. Then you're going to repeat with the left foot going forward. 70%, comfort zone, knee over ankle. That's the biggest part. Again, take a deep breath in. Hands go back. Drops. Open heart. We're going to take 10 deep breaths here. Then we'll go into the warrior two. When you're done with that, then when you're done, take your step back to standing Tadasana. and you're done. Okay. Right foot goes forward. Knee over ankle. Drop your left foot. Perpendicular. Get that set. Arms go up. Razor sharp focus over that. Remembering your intention from the sitting meditation, and know that things change in the middle of the day. And you got to be flexible. You have to be able to move with it. So you need to be able to change your focus a little bit. So we can turn and follow your finger. Slightly left and right. You know? Scanning the horizon as that warrior. Focusing directly over your middle finger nail. Things change. You need to be flexible. For me, they ran out of milk from my latte. I went crazy. So that's how you stay focused with this. You don't get triggered. Breathe deeply into it. Another 5 breaths at your leisure. When you're ready, foot goes forward, parallel, hands at the hips for balance. Take that step back, standing Tadasana. Repeat with the left leg, going forward, 70% of your comfort zone.